There are celebrity birthdays, and then there are family moments that remind everyone why certain stars continue to capture people's hearts year after year. And this week, Ciara and Russell Wilson gave fans one of those unforgettable moments as they celebrated their son, Wynn Harrison Wilson, turning 6 years old. What could have been just another celebrity birthday post quickly became something much bigger. It became a reminder that behind the fame, the sold-out concerts, the football stadiums, and the red carpets, there's a family that genuinely seems to enjoy growing through life together. And honestly, fans couldn't stop talking about it. The birthday celebration was filled with colorful decorations, joyful laughter, family hugs, and heartfelt messages that perfectly captured what it means to watch a child grow up. For Ciara and Russell, this wasn't just another birthday. It was another milestone, another reminder that time moves incredibly fast, and another opportunity to tell their little boy just how deeply he's loved. Ciara shared a touching tribute that instantly had fans flooding the comments with heart emojis and emotional reactions. She described Wynn as funny, loving, smart, energetic, and full of life. Every parent knows exactly what that feeling is like. One day your child is learning to crawl. The next day, they're running around the house, asking endless questions, making everyone laugh, and developing a personality that's completely their own. That's exactly the picture Ciara painted. She celebrated not only Wynn's birthday, but the little moments that make him him. His smile, his playful energy, his kindness toward his siblings, his curiosity, those tiny everyday moments that often become the biggest memories later in life. Russell Wilson also shared his own emotional message. If you followed Russell over the years, you already know how openly he talks about fatherhood. He's never been shy about expressing how much being a dad means to him. And once again, he poured his heart into his birthday tribute. He talked about watching Wynn grow, watching his confidence develop, watching his heart become bigger every year, watching his personality shine brighter with each birthday. Emotional pause. For Russell, being a father isn't just something he does. It seems to be one of the most important parts of who he is. Fans have admired that for years, especially because Russell has embraced his blended family with remarkable consistency and love. He has often spoken proudly about all of the children in their household, treating each one with equal affection and support. That family-first attitude is one of the biggest reasons people continue rooting for this couple. Because while celebrity relationships often dominate headlines for drama, breakups, and controversy, Ciara and Russell frequently make headlines for something completely different: love, respect, parenting, and building a home together. Looking at the birthday celebration itself, it was exactly what you'd expect from a family that enjoys creating unforgettable memories. Bright decorations, smiling faces, children laughing, parents soaking in every second. Those photographs told a story without needing many words. A story about gratitude, about slowing down, about appreciating another year together. Birthdays have a funny way of making parents emotional. Children don't notice it as much. They're focused on presents, cake, friends, games. But parents often find themselves thinking about how quickly the years have passed. Reflective. 6 years. That sounds like a long time, until suddenly you realize the tiny baby you once carried is now a little boy with opinions, favorite hobbies, and dreams of his own. That realization seemed to shine through both Ciara and Russell's messages. There was joy, there was excitement, but there was also appreciation, a quiet understanding that these moments don't last forever. Fans immediately noticed something else: the incredible bond between the entire Wilson family. Wynn wasn't celebrating alone. His siblings were right there beside him. The family's chemistry continues to stand out every time they share these special moments publicly. Ciara and Russell have worked hard to create a household where each child feels celebrated, and fans notice. Over the years, we've seen birthday tributes for each of the kids. We've seen holiday celebrations, family vacations, school milestones, dance recitals, football practices, simple backyard moments. Together, those memories paint a picture of parents who intentionally create time for each other, despite incredibly demanding careers. Of course, balancing those careers isn't exactly easy. Ciara continues building her music career while expanding into business ventures and fashion. Russell recently reached another major chapter in his own life after stepping away from professional football following a long career, while continuing to focus on family and new opportunities. Yet, somehow, family still appears to remain at the center. That's something fans consistently admire. Thoughtful. Social media can sometimes feel filled with highlight reels that don't seem real. Perfect lighting, perfect smiles, perfect captions. But what resonates most with people isn't perfection, it's authenticity. The Wilson family posts often feel personal, not because everything looks flawless, but because the emotions seem genuine. Parents celebrating their children, children laughing together, simple hugs, birthday candles, little moments that remind everyone watching that happiness often lives in ordinary experiences. That may explain why the comment section quickly filled with supportive messages. Fans called Wynn adorable. They wished him a happy birthday. Many said they couldn't believe how fast he has grown. Others praised Ciara and Russell for the positive example they continue setting as parents. Some followers even reflected on how long they've been watching this family grow over the years. It's almost like watching family friends. Each birthday becomes another chapter, another memory, another reminder that children grow up faster than anyone expects. Emotional. One of the sweetest parts of the celebration wasn't the decorations, it wasn't the cake, it wasn't even the presents. It was the words. Words matter, especially from parents. Children may not fully understand those birthday messages today, but someday, years from now, looking back and reading those heartfelt tributes will likely mean everything. Imagine being able to scroll back through your childhood and see your parents publicly celebrating your kindness, your heart, your smile, your character. That's something truly special. And perhaps that's why these posts resonate with millions of people. Because underneath the celebrity headlines, they're really about family. They're about love expressed openly. They're about telling someone they're appreciated while they're still young enough to hear it every single day. Warm. Another beautiful aspect of the Wilson household is how intentionally they celebrate one another. Whether it's anniversaries, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or birthdays, the family consistently finds reasons to express gratitude. That culture of encouragement becomes contagious. Children who grow up hearing words of affirmation often learn to give those same words back to others. Watching Wynn interact with his family during these celebrations, it's easy to understand why so many fans describe Wynn as joyful. Children often reflect the environment they're raised in, and this family seems determined to fill their home with encouragement. Soft smile. The birthday also comes shortly after Ciara and Russell celebrated a major milestone in their own marriage, marking a decade together. Their continued commitment to each other has become one of Hollywood's most admired love stories, with both frequently speaking about faith, teamwork, and putting family first. That strong foundation appears to ripple throughout the entire family. It's visible in the smiles, the hugs, the traditions, the way everyone celebrates each other's victories, no matter how big or small. And maybe that's exactly why this birthday captured so much attention online. Because in a world where celebrity news often focuses on conflict, this story focused on love. Not dramatic headlines, not rumors, not controversy, just parents celebrating their little boy. Heartfelt pause. As Wynn begins another year of life, one thing seems very clear. He's surrounded by people who believe in him, who cheer for him, who celebrate every milestone, who remind him every day that he's deeply loved. And honestly, every child deserves that. Fans will probably continue watching this family grow for many years to come. They'll celebrate future birthdays, new achievements, school milestones, family vacations, and all the little memories in between. Because sometimes the most meaningful celebrity stories aren't about fame at all. Sometimes they're simply about parents holding their children close, celebrating another birthday, and reminding them just how precious they truly are. Warm, emotional. For Ciara, for Russell, and especially for little Win, this birthday wasn't just about turning another year older. It was about celebrating life, celebrating family, and celebrating the beautiful journey they're all taking together, one unforgettable memory at a time.